What's going down, fight fans? This is Spaniard Northwest Fight Scene. I'm sitting here in Portland, Oregon at Portland Thai Boxing with UFC fighter Mike Pierce. He's getting ready to do some of his training for his upcoming fight November 12th on the first ever live Fox card. Before we get into your fight, talk about that right there. It's going to be a historic thing that the UFC is hitting Fox. How excited are you to be a part of that card?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. You know, it's the first UFC on mainstream television, and you know, it's kind of like the icing on the cake. You know, I get to go in there and put on a show and show everyone what I'm all about and be on TV, so it's pretty sweet.
Now, you're fighting Paul Bradley. You fought him before. You beat him before. Now, talk about him as an opponent and the last time you fought him.
Yeah, we fought about 2.5 years ago in Philadelphia, and you know, he was the guy that was supposed to beat me. He's a tough guy, good wrestling background, two-time All-American from Iowa, so his wrestling's no joke. But you know, I ended up outstriking him, you know, on the outside in the clinch, and you know, ended up getting a unanimous decision in his hometown. So I see the fight pretty much going the same way.
Now, you know, obviously he's going to come in with something different, so how do you implement that into your training to know that this is probably not going to be the same guy, so you got to switch it up?
You know, I've prepared this camp for just about everything. I've been working on my Muay Thai a lot more, my boxing, my ground, my wrestling, so anything that he brings, I'm going to be ready for.
Now, you train at Sports Lab MMA, and now you're here at Portland Thai Boxing. Now, talk about some of your training, your preparation, getting you ready.
Yeah, well, like I just said, I mean, I've been training a lot at Sports Lab with my conditioning, Phil Claude, and doing my jiu-jitsu there, and the Muay Thai here with Jeremy at Portland Thai Boxing. So, yeah, it's just been a great camp. I've been training with Dave Jansen, Nate Corey, and a bunch of the other guys at Sports Lab, so I feel ready for the fight.
Now, another thing, on a personal note, you just became a dad. Talk about the feelings of that and then being able to go fight in the UFC. That's pretty close right there to your fight, right?
Yeah, you know, I was trying to have her hold off. I was waiting, you know, till after the fight, because the due date was the 22nd, so I was like, perfect, I'll have the fight, and then I'll come home, have a baby, but the baby had other plans. So
they don't wait for UFC day.
Yeah, they weren't waiting, but you know, in hindsight, it kind of works out better that way, because now I don't have the stress of, you know, getting phone calls from the girlfriend like, oh, hey, I'm, you know, going into labor, I don't have to miss it, so it already happened, that's a good thing. And you know, she was 5.5 pounds, tiny little girl, and that's a lot of motivation. So.
All right. Well, I'm here. We got a motivated Mike Pierce coming up. Make sure you don't miss it, November 12th. Anybody you'd like to thank, fans, sponsors, anybody coaching?
Yeah, just the crew of Sports Lab, Phil Claude, Jamie Huey, Jeremy Wires, Robert Follis, all the training partners that have helped me.
Perfect. Well, you heard it here. Spaniard, Mike Pierce, nwfightscene.com. Thanks.